Hello YouTube, this is Skiller57 Productions, and this is going to be my guide for doing farm runs and getting good XP and also money in farming. So, first to start off, I will be showing you what you need for supplies. You'll be needing a mud battle staff for my method, a watering can 8. The seeds that you can use, it can vary, but you need 24 seeds for the Alamo patches. You can grow strawberries or watermelon for this. Kawams, you need 4 herb seeds. I grow kawams, I'll explain later. And 4 marigolds or limproot seeds. You also need an explorer ring 3. Ectos Telly or Ectospheria Telly from the Ghost Ahoy quest. 7 law runes, 59 astro runes, and 59 nature runes. Also, another thing is you should be on the lunar spellbook. It is very helpful for farming. The biggest thing is the fertile soil. You never need to worry about super compost. We got a fishing guild teleport also, and a Kathy Berry teleport. Oh, and also a must-need item if you want it is the magic spectacles. They are very helpful for farming and for the herbs. So, first place to do is you teleport to the cabbage patch. I'll show you also how to run there and everything. But when it comes to this, for farming, you mostly are growing. This is like the basic way people usually do farming. Because what the farming does at these low levels, you can get good money. You get good money when it comes to better herbs. And this is where you need the staff right here, because you just do fertile soil, and that's the super compost right there. I suggest you doing marigolds right now, other than the limproots right now, because if you want to notice, a marigold seed's only 25 GP, and a marigold is 4.2k. Good money. Now, when it comes to the Alamo patches, these tend to be just for more money, more XP than money, because strawberry seeds are really good seeds right now to grow. I mean, 200 strawberry seeds cost about 40k at the most, and you can get roughly around 2k, about 1.5k strawberries picked out of that. They're half the XP of watermelon, but they're way cheaper. Watermelon seeds are about 800 XP each little patch here, whereas they're 400 XP each patch for strawberries. And also, if you want to note your stuff, just double click it and click on the little leprechaun. But when it comes to the watermelon seeds are roughly about 3.5k a piece. They're way too expensive. You actually lose money for majority of the herbs that you grow. You do use the watering can on the Alamo patches here. Now, the main thing that it comes down is to the herbs. Now, if you are wondering, for Ranarrs, they're at 32. They're pretty decent XP, you know. They're decent on money too. They cost like around 13k for one seed to 15k for a seed, and then they're really cheap right now. The herbs are like 5.5 to 7k an herb, so they're not that much of good profit. So I don't really suggest you running Ranarrs, but if you're in the low levels, it's a good idea. The biggest herbs most people were thinking that would be good for money running and everything was Snapdragons and Ranarrs, you know. But when it comes down to the XP and money, you want to mostly run Kawams or Catatines. If I didn't say that right, of course not, I didn't. But what it is the herbs right here. Also clean them. They're worth a little bit more if you don't clean them. But the herbs are decent money here. Let's see. One Catine is 2.7k. One of these is 3.6k. You only make a profit of 1k. Now, when it comes down to the bottom, overall, it's all about how much quantity you have of so-and-so seeds. So if you buy 200 of these seeds for, say, around 270 or about 400k at the most, 100 of those seeds can get you around 600 herbs, which is like 2.3 mil. So in the long run, you're making good money. Now that's about a 2 or 3 day job, but it's good money. Now the Ectos teleport teleports you here. And then you just run over here. Let's see, run over here. It's the same thing for every single patch. I'm just kind of showing you a good way to get to the patches too. But this is really what farming is. If you are wondering, every single patch takes roughly around 60 minutes to grow, so pretty much a farm run is every hour. Farming is one of the easiest skills to lay back on and everything. Easiest skills to lay back on. It's like you can plant your seeds and you can wait an hour and you can log off RS and come back on an hour later and you can pick your stuff, log off again. It's really simple, and it's actually quite fun to do that. It's definitely easy, but the only thing that tends to be a problem is you have diseases, of course. You cannot protect your herbs or your flowers. You can only protect your Alamo patches, which is the strawberries now. Why is it that? I don't know. But that's fine, I guess, for now. Yeah, this is pretty much it right here for the guide right here. I told you the herbs here. I'll bring up the farming guide thing real quick and show you the kind of herbs you want to pretty much grow. For the Alamo patch, see, you can grow watermelons at 31 and watermelons at 47 and strawberries at 31. It's all up to you if you want to get more XP. It just costs more. For the flowers, I told you marigolds are at 2. Limp roots right now are really cheap. Limp roots are like 400 a seed and only like 900 something GP for one limp root. So marigolds are the better thing to run. Now for the herbs, just run basic herbs at like say 26 Hairlanders. Ranars is definitely a good herb to run. Toad flax, maybe if you want toad flax. Evantoate, I did used to run Evantoate in the day, but it was terrible profit now. It's very bad profit. Snapdragons are okay profit. And here the Cantantines, they're pretty good money and they're decent XP. I don't suggest you running any of these. These are terrible profit. I mean, one seed is way too much. Another thing is if you're running Ranars and Snapdragons and the herbs are not selling in the GE, what you could do is actually take the herbs and put them into an unfinished a vial of water and turn them into an unfinished potion. If you put that in a vial of water for the Ranars, it'd be an unfinished prayer potion, and if you put that in a vial of water for the Snapdragon seeds, it'd be an unfinished super restore. And they actually sell for, if you drop them to lowest, they should sell instantly, or they should sell over in the next hour or something. So they're pretty decent way of making. The money is not that best, but it's a way of getting rid of them faster. Okay, is this herb right here? It's pretty basic skill, to be honest. Farming is an easy skill. The only thing farming really does is remembering to pick your herbs and stuff. This is kind of the most common way people make their money. It's really good money off of this. And it's very simple, of course, too. Okay, let's clean all my herbs right here. Okay, then the next place you're going to be going to would be the Fishing Guild. Also on the lighter side, if you do not have the Lunar Spellbook, you just would teleport to Artie with a teleport tab, or if you want a regular spellbook, you just tele the Artie and just run all the way past here. You run past the Master Farmer over here, and you just run over here. It's just Lunar Spellbook is just a little bit quicker way of getting to your spots. And also, if you are wondering what it does, what do you need to make super compost, you just need pineapples and watermelons is actually the best things to use to put in the compost bin to make super compost. And they do take about an hour to do that actually. They take an hour to actually rot and turn into super compost. It's not that hard to do that actually. It's just pretty much your next farm run. You have 15 buckets of super compost. One compost bin can give you 15 buckets. And well, pretty much you just repeat this at each patch right here. Let me see if there's anything more to talk about. Also, if you're wondering, the strawberries they're not really worth money. I just collect them. I like collecting them. See, farming is becoming a really good, decent skill for low levels to start really doing farming. It's good money and it's actually very fast. If you constantly do it, then it's pretty fast actually. If you are wondering about trees, trees are more for XP. They're not money at all. Trees are a way of getting your farming up way high, but they tend to cost money. But I would kind of briefly could explain trees. You can do the tree seeds like right now. Willow seeds are like around 2K a piece, really cheap actually, and they take see, regular trees, willow trees, maples, yews, and magics, they take only 5 hours to grow. So they do take a little while, but their XP is what makes up for that. Now the fruit trees, they take 15 hours to grow. 15 hours. So that's a long time, as you can guess. But the XP is really good. So if you want to get farming up really quick, you do trees. There's no money involved. So really, if you want to take, say, 2 or 3 mil, blow it on farming and get up a couple of levels, that's what you would do. And you can mostly pay that back by, make the money back by actually running farm runs. See, next place is Cathyberry. See, this is pretty much the best way of making money right here. Who's that over there? Oh, it's Jumna. Let's see. Right here. Let's see. In the long run, farming is one of the slowest 99s next to other ones like mining and stuff like that, because if you just do patches like these, you know, each patch run averages out at around 5 to 10k. It's actually 10k if you run with watermelons, and it's around 5 to 7k a run with strawberries. But in the long run, I started farming back in January. It's the money that paid for magic back in the day and stuff like that. If you just do it with patches, it's very slow. Farming could take you roughly about a year if you just do that, but the money is amazing. If you do that, you can make probably around 150 to 210 mil by doing this, because it's the amount of time that it takes to do it. You just add up the money. Now, of course, you won't just keep all your herbs into your 99 farming, because that's just a lost profit right there. But it's the profit that you'd make in the long run. Versus if you start running trees, it starts getting pricey. You would end up spending money. But I'd probably suggest you running trees in the higher levels, because you can pay it off with profit that you make from doing farm runs, because the XP takes long. Because as you may guess, like around 500k plus XP for another farming level does take a while. I got a farming level a week ago, and I'm just going to level today, so it does take a while, but this right here is a good way of making money. It's slow, but it's really good, and I actually think it's fun doing farm runs. Gives you something to remember you have to do every single time. And also, for another thing, if you didn't know, the leprechaun right here can hold your supplies. He can hold your spades, your dibblers. He can also hold watering cans, and also the specters, magic ones too. He holds that too. He also holds buckets of compost, buckets of super compost, and that's about majority of the stuff he can hold. Last herb. And that would be mostly it for my guide, guys. I hope I explained a lot of the stuff that you probably were wondering for farming. I did this video suggested by Alvin. He was wondering how he did farming, so I kind of just did this video for him. I hope it helps him, and for whoever else watches it. It answers them and really gives them an idea on how to do farming, because farming is a very easy skill. See here, see what he can hold? Towel also. It's an easy skill, and it just takes remembering to do all your runs and all that. So without any further ado, that comes to the conclusion of this video. If you have any questions or anything about this video, or if you are interested in talking to me or whatever, just join my clan chat. There's no one really in it right now, but I am a pretty running clan right now, Black6119, no with a space. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Peace out.